Our words have the ability to either be weapons of mass destruction or tools of construction, depending on how we use them. And here in this text, we have the children of Israel who have just been released from 400 years of Egyptian captivity and are wandering in the wilderness. They get to a place called Canaan, which the text says God had promised. Let me say this. God had promised, I'm going to say this again. God had promised to give them. They're in the wilderness. They get close to Canaan. And so when they get close to Canaan, Moses chooses a man from each of the tribes. And he says, I want you to go and see what the land looks like and see what the people look like. And I want you to come back and tell us. So they go, and 40 days later, the text says, they come back and they have a very interesting report. Y'all ready? Listen to what they say. The report that they say is, it does indeed flow with milk and honey, as God said. It has large fruit so we can live. If you remember, if you read another chapter, it says that the grapes were so large that they had to cut them down and put it on a vine and carry it over their shoulders because the grapes were so large. So it's enough food for us to survive, just like God said. But the people who live there are strong. The walls of the town are large and they're fortified, meaning we can't get through them. And guess what? The giants, the people of Anak, the people where Goliath come from, they live in this land. And can I stop here real quick? Can I stop here and tell y'all in the season that we're in, y'all got to learn to watch out for butt people. It's y'all know the butt people. You know, we all got some butt people. And hear me, I'm not talking about, let me be clear, I'm not talking about, in most of our circles, we have that one person who always likes to provide the balance, right? Like, you know, you have your friends who just be going off, you be like, hold on, I'm going to do this. And I'm just, wait, you're going to lose 60 pounds, but you're going to still eat. Make it make sense. I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about when I call watch out for the butt people, I'm talking about the person in the group who no matter what is said, no matter how balanced it says, no matter how disciplined you are going after it, no matter how assured and that it is the purpose of God, are always trying to bring you down by throwing a butt in your situation. I'm talking about the person who no matter how good you are doing is always got something to say. Well, I've been clean for 2 years. Yeah, but remember them 2 years before when you what? It's like, wait a minute, I got a promotion on my job. Well, remember, but don't forget the last job. You got a promotion and all of a sudden it happened. Oh, my relationship is doing well and we've been doing well. Glory. Yeah, but I mean, that's the same man who did whatever. You know, the butt people, it's always a butt person somewhere. And in this season, my brother and my sister, you got to beware of the butt person, because the butt ministry in this season has to go. You and I cannot afford to have people around us who no matter what always have a butt, that have something to say, something to bring you down, something to try to tell you not to go after the thing that God has told you. But in this season, we got to be so focused on what the purpose and plan of God is that the butt people got to go. And you got to tell them, listen, I'll holler at you later, because in this season, I don't need anybody in my life, in my circle, in my ear, giving me words that don't line up with the word of God. So no ifs, ands, or buts in this season.